Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing? How is everything from your side? Just hoping everything is okay and doing good and keeping yourself warm with this cold. I've been having a flu like literally for 2 weeks. Ni homa, ni flu, ni cold, zote, literally. But I'm okay right now. And I'm here to give you the best of our Journing with You series. We are on episode 3. We'll be talking about dysfunctional families, and it's been amazing, a really nice journey. Hoping to get to 1,000 by the end of next month. Hopefully you guys share, subscribe, and okay, not done a good introduction. So if you're new here, my name is Rose. I'm a psychologist. I'm also a business lady, and if you've been here before, welcome and welcome again. Karibu sana, and always remember to press the subscription button if you've not subscribed, and also thumbs up if you like this video. Share with your friends, it may be of help, and yeah, comment, tell me what you want us to talk about, and in case you wanna reach me out, you can always go to my Instagram at mbenya_rose. You can DM me, tell me what you think about our series, and yeah, we help each other through all this journey. And today is amazing because I'll be talking about something that is so relative, literally like it's so close to me. And when I talk about dysfunctional families, it's families that have been it's families that are not normal. So let me tell you what a normal family looks like. In a normal family, people are not okay. The family members don't fight. Your father is not beating your mom. That's a normal family. And you guys have dinner in the evening and you talk about how the day has been, and the parents really have a close relationship with the kids, and they follow up on their schooling, they follow up on their sports. As in, there's too much of a relationship in the family than actually the normal relationship where we say this is my dad, but there's a close relationship between the parents and the sibling and the kids. And as you all know, that family is the smallest basic unit, whether in church, whether in the society, everywhere, the family is a basic unit. And it forms a society, it forms the church, it's where we actually get our morals from, it's where we actually taught more from. That's where we spend most of our time when we are young, especially until mid 20s probably. And so actually what you get from your family is what you're likely to reflect on the society, reflect in the church, reflect on your normal day life, in school, wherever you are. So when we talk about dysfunctional families, we call them not normal families. Not that they're just not normal, but they're not normal according to what we actually tell family is. And we can say dysfunctional family is where the family experiences abuse, conflict, there's kids neglect, there's regularly loading of members of the family members with beatings, as in the family is not just happy. Maybe the father is a drunk and the mother has actually to live with that because she doesn't have enough she doesn't have money to actually work to actually maybe support the kids and all that. So you find that the father, so let me just give you a good narrative about the dysfunctional family. So it's in the evening, probably around 9. Kids are from school already, probably they're doing their homework. The mother is cooking, making dinner for the family. The father comes when he's drunk and calling the kids all kinds of names, and the mother has to actually deal with that and say and say probably that's how our dad is and we have to live with that. It's not necessarily like that's how you guys should be actually living, but you as a mother, you're like, what we call it codependency, where where one partner probably is abusive and the other partner enables the behavior to actually happen. So the mother, since hana job ingine, and I feel like apana, let's just live in this family. It doesn't matter how our dad is, but we have to live here. So unapata, since the mother is aggressive, akona so much anger, maybe because of the family, the way it turned out and all that. So mama anakuwa abusive to the kids, anawatukana na wenye mnakaa baba yenu and all that. So these kids cannot have enough time, cannot have enough concentration in school, enough concentration living normal lives. And the worst part is if this kid grows up, they're actually gonna not know what actually being in a good family looks like, and that's where we are going to start from. So when we talk about dysfunctional families, this is families that experience abuse, experience conflict all the time. The mother is in a relationship what we call codependency, where she is enabling, or maybe it's the husband now who is enabling the woman to behave in that particular manner. And this family cannot sit down in the evening and actually talk about how the day has been. As in, it's just chaos all the time. As akuna kukachini, the parent is asking the kids, how's school been? How you doing? The parents do not have enough time to actually listen to the kids. Yeah. And I say this all the time and all the time, that it doesn't matter where you come from, you can actually become the person that you want all through your entire life. So whether you come out from a normal family, whether you come out from this other normal, the abnormal family, or what we call dysfunctional family, it doesn't matter where you've come from. What matters is, what do you actually learn from it, and what are you willing to become as an individual? You're not your family, you're not where you come from, and you're never gonna be that. What you're always gonna be is actually what you want to be. We realize that when kids from this dysfunctional family actually grow up, let's just put the dad and the mom aside, because they're the main cause of actually the dysfunctional family being the way it is, of the family being the way it is. So let's talk about these kids who are brought up in this kind of families. So first of all, when you've been brought up in an abusive family, in an unhappy family, in a family where people fight, you actually do not know what happiness looks like. You don't know what love really looks like. There are people who even haven't had a good relationship with their parents, just because with other people, just because they do not know actually what a good relationship looks like. You cannot even hold on good things because you don't know even how it feels to be. You understand? Sometimes your parents just missed out all the visiting in school. They missed all the clinic. They missed all the as in family parents meetings in school. And you just there, when you've grown up, you have kids, and you don't know how it actually supposed to be when you have a family. So we usually say you cannot pour from an empty cup, and you cannot give what you do not have. So if you haven't learned how happiness looks like, you haven't learned what love actually looks like, there's no way you're ever gonna show love. As in, it will always be a constant struggle for you, because it's not inside you. You get, it's not something that you're giving out because you have. It's not something you're giving out because you're actually willing to, but you lack empathy. You lack consideration of other people, and all the time you realize that since you realize that kids from such kind of families wako, my parents never made me feel like I was actually an important person in their life, so I will never ever make somebody else feel so, apart from myself. As in, the kids grow to become selfish, cynical. As these kids just think about themselves, because they are like, nobody ever gave attention to me, and so I have no business giving people attention. You understand? And sometimes you find that such kids grow, such people grow up to become they don't want to go into marriage, they don't want to try out relationships, they don't want to date, just because they're afraid that their relationships will actually be like the ones their family had. And I've checked like statistics that most people who are from broken families, people who are from divorced and separated families, are likely not to get married at an early age, just because they're afraid of their families becoming the way the actual family was. You get, they're afraid of being in a relationship that won't work out. They're afraid of being in a relationship where they feel like things may not become the way they want. And 1, 2, 3 reasons why they just don't want to get married. And you realize that si ati ni mtu amekosa or anything, it's just they feel like, I hapana, at right now, no, let me just get married when I'm old, so that tusumbuane kidogo, and then probably we just get out of this world and all that.